Fortnite has had a lot of great updates throughout the years, but some of them were bad, like really, really bad. So today we're going over some of the biggest mistakes that Fortnite ever made. We're starting in chapter 1, season 1. This is the shed glitch. And if I remember correctly, people were using this to get under the map.
What the hell, man?
And it was very simple. You just went into a shed and you climbed underneath.
Revive him too.
It was just like a little opening. And you could actually just stay underneath the map, shoot people through the floor, and get free victory royales. And I'm pretty sure some people got banned for that as well. This one was crazy. The chapter 1, season 1, the sniper pump. People just randomly discovered that the pump shotgun had insane range. Like, it had ridiculous range. It didn't have any damage fall off, so you could use it
90
and just hit somebody from so far away for like 100 plus. The Zapatron, and again, this is like the only footage out there. They accidentally added the Zapatron. Something tells me they did this on purpose, bro, because they added it in and they removed it after like 30 minutes. Something tells me this was on purpose, bro. The broken swing. All right, so this one wasn't intentional, but servers started crashing because people would play with these swings, and eventually Fortnite started banning people for playing with the swings, but it was only temporary bans. But yeah, it was really weird how these swings could crash the entire server. I think this guy just got banned, by the way. You have been permanently banned due to cheating. It was all temporary bans. This is when we start getting to some of the OP weapons that they didn't really think about. The minigun didn't have a cooldown, and you could carry 1,000 light ammo. So if you had a minigun with 1,000 light ammo, you just literally spray until the person's dead. Surprise supply. Now this one, I wouldn't say this one's a huge mistake. It's just like a fun little Easter egg that people figured out, that you can hide inside the airdrop and then surprise people once they open it. Double pump. Dude, you know what's interesting about the double pump? I actually think the double pump wouldn't be that overpowered if it existed right now. Obviously, the double pump was really powerful back then, but that's because people didn't know how to build, and the pumps did a lot more damage back then than they do now. They just did a lot more. The blue pump would hit for over 200. This was a crazy trap glitch. It wasn't a trap duplication like the title says. You could actually, if you place the traps down fast enough, you could actually place a trap on the top of the floor and on the bottom, but you had to have 2 traps at least to pull that off. This one was kind of fun. Shopping cart plus minigun. Not that OP, but you got to remember back then there wasn't a lot of good ways to move around the map. So this became one of like the best ways to move around the map. And look, he just pulled up on a squad. The OG P90 was like the best shotgun, best AR, best SMG, best sniper. It was the best in every single category. And then eventually the blue silence SMG became the best shotgun, sniper, AR. And everybody was sleeping on it. Like, no one was using the blue silence until people started figuring out that it actually has yeah, I made a video about it. I even ended up dropping a 30 bomb in solo squads just using the blue SMG. And I would drop a gold scar back then for the blue silence SMG. Okay. I don't think the mythic sword was the mistake, but I think the fact that it was in the tournament was a mistake, because we've had some pretty powerful broken things in Fortnite just recently with the cars, but allowing it to exist in the tournament is where they made that big mistake. Creative mode in BR. Oh yeah, this was this guy just CIA.gov. He started hacking. He turned on creative mode, enabled island edit, flying around, just aimbotting people. It's not really a Fortnite mistake, but just like a lack of security, I guess. OG planes were a little ridiculous, especially in tournaments. They had a lot of health. They did a lot of damage to people.
I'm done with this game. I'm done.
You could fly them really high, and there was no fuel, so you could just permanently fly. Ballers in the end game. I mean, this was happening in the World Cup too, bro. Ballers were crazy. They also had like 500 health, no fuel, no charge, so people could just like stay in them the entire time. Toy Trooper. You know what's funny about this? Fortnite had to nerf the Toy Trooper because it was so easy to hide in like green trees and bushes. But then they released the superhero skins and people could choose whatever color they want. This one's a classic. For some reason, people figured out that the Star Wand could do more damage than 10. By the way, it was 10. I know pickaxes eventually, now they do 20, but back then they used to do 10, and the Star Wand could do 56, and it could like crit / headshot for like 84. The mechs, bro. The mechs possibly is like top 3 mistakes of all time because they stayed the entire season for all of Season X.
I lost.
Bro, Courage actually got in trouble because of how mad he got in this video. Invisible mechs. Oh, dude. This is actually why the mechs got vaulted. So once the mechs became like actually broken like this, that's when Epic was like, we need to get rid of them.
What? It's invisible!
Dude, Mongo's reaction is so funny.
What? The mecha is invisible!
The mecha is invisible. Infinite healing.
Oh my god.
Fortnite eventually addressed this by well, actually, just for clarification, this isn't even the biggest mistake they made. When they added the Slurp Swamp, there was a bigger issue where you can kind of stand halfway in the swamp and up against the build, and the swamp would infinitely heal you really fast. So like you couldn't die at all. And what's funny is what we're doing here is like completely legit. We were just farming a bunch of heals and staying in the slurp, but not using the glitch that people were using to get free wins when chapter 2 came out. Flying boats. Every vehicle in Fortnite has had a huge game-breaking bug. Every single one. Chapter 2 season 1, no content. guys. Chapter 2 season 1, there was only 2 updates. There was only 2 updates that added anything new. There was the Star Wars event, which was a snooze fest, especially if you're not a Star Wars fan. And they added lightsabers for like a couple weeks. And then they added the harpoon gun, and that's it. And this was one of the longest seasons ever. Weapon side grades. I actually don't think this was a huge mistake. It was kind of low key, and also, people didn't know that you could get the rapid fire SMG by side grading a P90. And I was like one of the few people who would always side grade my P90 to get that. Midas drum gun plus controller, chapter 2 season 1. By the way, controller players, I know aim assist isn't powerful right now, but if you played back in chapter 2, this was legal aimbot.
You like
And it's not even as bad.
I like the sound of it. I just don't like it's how loud it is. Like it's kind of just like over my I can't really hear what I'm doing.
Bro. It was crazy, bro. 50 damage headshots. Highest DPS in the game. The Deadpool Dragacorn. So everyone started using this in tournaments because when you pull the glider out, it like gets in the way and people couldn't really like shoot you as well. The flying zip line. Okay, this was a pretty crazy bug. I'm pretty sure this can still happen. I've seen it happen recently.
Their aggro range needs to chill.
Okay. The henchmen these days literally can't hit a shot, but back in the day, bro, they would zap you out of the sky, bro. Look at this.
Get at me!
Oh my god, bro. That was Shadow Henchman knocked him with a sniper, bro. Coral Castle, bro. First of all, just some context as to why this was so annoying. Everybody thought Coral Castle was going to be Atlantis. We thought it was going to be a collab with Aquaman. It was going to be a huge cool POI. There was music that played in there the whole time. It was inside a divot. So whenever you were looting it, people would shoot into Coral Castle. All these structures literally, you couldn't build around them. Like, you couldn't build proper walls or anything. It was bad. It was the worst POI ever. And it stayed for the entirety of chapter 2. The invincible bug.
Was powerless against me.
Thankfully, this didn't go too viral. And Laserbeam didn't show how he did it. So
Dude, what's up, Batman? Try and
these guys definitely reported him after this. Group ball.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah. If you group balled near somebody, sometimes it would just teleport them into Storm. Superhero skins. So I still think superhero skins are one of Fortnite's top mistakes, maybe top 10, because everyone uses them in tournaments. Like if you tune into a Fortnite FNCS, everyone's using a superhero skin. But in this clip, you're going to see why Fortnite banned using black on black superhero skin colors, because you could use whatever colors you wanted. But you can see he's completely invisible in this car. Look at that. You can't even see him because he's using the black on black superhero skin. Look at that. You can't use that combo anymore. For good reason. Oh my god. For good reason. Bro is literally invisible, basically.
Yeah, I want to tell you something real quick.
Iron Man X Doctor Doom.
Becoming invisible.
Oh, yeah. The invisible glitch is kind of crazy.
I'm invisible.
Sand tunneling. Bro, sand tunneling was so bugged. It was like the whole season was supposed to be about sand tunneling. It was only in the season for 2 weeks.
Get in position because we're gonna nom it all. He's like, oh, yum 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 yum.
Wait, bro got scared, bro. This is why they vaulted sand tunneling, because right now he's kind of invisible as he's sand tunneling. 0 point healing. Oh yeah. This thing would heal you.
Storm's just started 8 ticking, I believe.
So you can just keep walking into it and getting full health, full shields every time.
20 seconds. Storm's
They
about
didn't
to
think
start
this one through.
ticking.
They didn't
That's
think
when
this one
it
through.
could get a bit iffy, but I think I'm fine.
The last team is like, where is he? Chapter 2, Season 6. It just says whole season. The only redeeming thing of Chapter 2, Season 6 was competitive was kind of fun. Like, competitive felt pretty competitive. But everything else, the primal weapons, the primal POIs, this event also was kind of... even though it was really good for the story, it was like a little bit boring. Primal shotgun. Yeah, I mean, this is one of the mistakes of Chapter 2, Season 6. They nerfed it and it was still OP. Mothership glitch.
Let's go down.
I don't see this as a mistake. This was so much fun. You could break out of the mothership and just like fight other players. Bro's killing him while he's inside his little vault. It's crazy.
I'm gonna mark it so I know.
Here we go. We're going up. And there's one
Bro,
enemy there.
I forgot this was even a thing, bro. What the hell? Ariana Grande Bubbles. This is before her event happened.
Oh my god. Oh
I didn't know you could do
God.
this. I actually did not know you could do this. The MK7. Yeah, the MK7 was pretty powerful. In the hands of Tfue as well. And this is before they nerfed it. They have it nerfed right now. Indestructible Skybase. So this was mainly an issue because you could put things in your tent. So we vaulted, or we put like hundreds or thousands of armored walls in our tents. If you couldn't do that, you wouldn't be able to pull this off. The tent, honestly, the tents were kind of annoying because some people were so serious. Like they would always have like a mythic, exotic, and like 100 armored walls in their tent, and they would just start every game with those weapons, and then you could actually put away all those weapons after you win. Like so, if you win, you could just put them all back in the tent before you stop moving. So you have to be really quick, but you could put them all back and use them again in the next game. Indestructible helicopter. If you had a bunch of people on the helicopter with repair torches, the chopper would not die, bro.
Storm! They might die in a storm! They might not be able to get up the hill!
And we won like this. They started dying to storm. Vibin season, the whole season. It was kind of an L season. Like it had a cool trailer and a cool start, but it didn't feel like it had a real purpose. And then the villain from this season was so forgettable, like the Watcher or whoever, like the secret cavern, bro. I don't know how Epic doesn't think of this stuff. They add some rocks that we, the community, have to break, and the rocks have millions of HP, but they didn't test if cow catchers can just one-shot the rocks, which they could. So everybody literally saw what was inside on the first day. Siren skin plus chrome. Oh yeah. This was like the black superhero skin, but on crack. Like this is crazy. Dude, I missed this. This was not a mistake. This created for so many funny moments, bro. Using the soaring sprint and then the double barrel shotgun, so good. Shockwave hammer with the vehicles too, bro. Yo, chapter 4 season 1 had so many bugs. It was ridiculous. Katana offline glitch. Oh dude, when they vaulted the katanas, I was so sad, but this is why they vaulted it. People discovered you could like unplug your Wi-Fi and still use the katana, and then when you plugged it back in, it would all like load in. So look, he just got one shot by a katana by a player who was like unplugging their Wi-Fi. Jungle biome. Bro, the jungle biome sucks for a lot of the same reasons that Coral Castle sucks. The whole, like, I hated being in the jungle. I would always rather be outside of the jungle. Rocket Ram plus car. Bro, they removed this so quickly. Like, I didn't even get a chance to use this. They fixed this in like 2 days. Chapter 5, season 1 movement.
Just changed the entire game.
I think by now everyone's used to it. Obviously, they've made a few tweaks since then. I think how it was originally, like when it first came out, was pretty bad. Snipers were too good. It was the attachments, man. Like you could put 5 shots, 3 shots. You can make it 5 shots. You can make it a quick scope. Snipers in chapter 5 were so strong. Grim coin plus Peterbot. The fact that Peterbot went uncontested in this POI and had a perfect season was crazy. Won every single cash cup. Won the FNCS by a mile. You can't do it better than that. Nitro into builds. This was pretty disgusting. This is pretty disgusting, bro. They nerfed it. They definitely nerfed it, but it was pretty rough at first. And the cars too. The cars I think are in a better spot now. They're still powerful, but they're not as powerful. This clip with Ninja, he should have stayed in the car or ran that guy over, to be honest with you, but it is what it is. Fortnite's still making mistakes after all these years, but they've also had a lot of great stuff, you know? No one can be perfect, right? Come on. Cut them some slack. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.